What's going on, guys? Matt here, back again with another video. It's been a minute since my last face-to-face video, but I took some time off to refresh and concentrate on some other things in my life, and I do apologize for that, but let's get back into some sports card content. So today I thought it would be a fun idea to react to some sports card investing advice on TikTok, and I know there are many who aren't fans of TikTok, but I really do love it as I think it's a great avenue to network and learn about things. So for those that don't know, TikTok works on an algorithm by prioritizing videos on your feed on things that you constantly watch. So for example, my TikTok feed is full of sports cards, crypto, and sports in general, so you can easily waste a couple of hours on the app without realizing, which to be honest is a good and a bad thing. All right, we're on TikTok now. If you guys are on TikTok, please do check me out on TikTok at mattscardshop. I do post some more summarized content on there and some quick thoughts as well that I don't really like to talk about on YouTube because YouTube is a little bit more of a longer format. But yeah, let's go through some TikToks and the top TikToks for sports card investing. So another thing to note, a lot of these TikToks, as you can see, are, look, this one's in March, this one's in 2020. These are all going to be a little bit outdated. Yeah, we'll just see what they have and what we can react to here.
3 different ways to invest in sports cards, and I want to break them down. First way is buying raw cards. So I buy this Kevin Durant card, I then send it to PSA, and I hope to get a PSA 9 or 10. And if I do, this card becomes way more valuable. Next option is buying graded cards like this Kevin Durant and hoping that...
So I'll just stop it there for the first. So yeah, this was obviously done in March, just before PSA closed. Yeah, the whole grading thing now, I see a lot of people joining the hobby now and on Facebook posting, oh, where can I get my cards graded? And right now you can only get the $100 express option done. So yeah, with this sort of advice, if you're falling into the TikTok side of things and you do see some advice and you see this sort of stuff and you are looking to grade cards, just keep in mind probably the best way to kind of get cards graded at a cheaper level is going through SGC, HGA, and all that sort of stuff. I'd probably go SGC personally. I haven't done so, but if I had to pick one, I'd probably go SGC. The others are just a little bit, yeah, not on my level, not on the PSA BGS sort of level, unfortunately.
If he does, this card is going to be worth significantly more than what I paid for. Next option is buying sealed wax boxes. So basically you buy an unopened box like this 2020 Panini Prism NFL Blaster box. NFL season is not happening right now, so they're not as popular. But come 6 months, these will be worth a lot more. All right, so there's 3.
Yeah, so I think that's a pretty good summary of the 3 ways to invest into sports cards. I think the grading aspect of it has been a little bit, yeah, with PSA shutting down, it's just kind of put a bit of a hold on everything in terms of grading. Buying young stars, prospecting is probably the main way that you can probably get into right now, you know, buying up some players that you do think will break out, and then buying and holding wax. I know sports card investors are a massive fan of it because he's done, I've seen it on his stories, done some stuff saying with the current sports card market dip that boxes haven't been hit as hard or whatever it is. But yeah, personally, I don't hold boxes. My reasoning is more so the fact that as a sports card collector, initially, I've always wanted to open boxes myself. So having a bunch of boxes in my possession would just not be a great idea because I'd eventually open it, and I just think it's a waste of money because, when you do open boxes, they are a waste of money. So if I was holding $1,000 boxes, it would just be going down the drain. So I'm not personally, that's just not for me. But for me, prospecting, grading are my 2 main avenues. Grading's affected right now.
So in March, I decided I was going to invest in sports cards. So I took about $18,000 and invested in some of my favorite players and some of the players that I thought were going to be great, like the rookies. So I went ahead and bought a bunch of these Luka Doncic cards for $250 a piece. I just sold one yesterday for $1,750. I also just...
See, so bought it for $250, sold it for $1,750, great profit there. Currently, right now, I think the Luka Prism PSA 10 is going for around $500 to $600 US, so he's talking about US dollars. I just sold my Luka Prism PSA 10. I wish I sold it at that sort of $1,750 range, but yeah, I packed it, so it was a little bit more of a possession thing with me. Like, I wanted to hold it more long term because I packed it and it felt a little bit, it was worth a little bit more to me. But yeah, it's dropped a fair bit now. So good on him for selling that early. Let's see how Kevin Durant's going.
I was going to buy some of these Kevin Durant rookie cards. This was like his 2nd card ever. He was still on the Seattle Supersonics. I sold 3 of them for $4,700 yesterday.
Okay, no, sorry.
That's about 15.
I thought he sold one for $4,700.
But this one really blows my mind. Check out how much I paid for this and what it's going for today. Order date, February 23rd. LeBron James, I paid $4,600.
Good
If you
buy.
go to the sold items on eBay, these things are going for 13 grand. So if you're looking for other investments, sports cars. So in March, I decided.
Yeah, so that LeBron one is another one. I think currently right now it's going for around $10,000 to $11,000 US. It got to a point where it was at 50 to 60. So yeah, it's just fallen hard. So yeah, you've seen the highs and the lows. This is September as well. So this is August. So you can see how much the sports card market has sort of changed. It was at 11,000. I can tell you, I know I don't have the graphs or anything right now, but it did reach a point where it was at 50 to 60,000. Gary V was hyping it up, and now it's back down to $11,000. So yeah, you can see how much can change in a span of a few months.
So a $5 card in your collection.
Oh, this is a massive trend.
$15 card in your collection. $30 card in your collection, a $50 card in your collection.
Oh, so this is just taking the
piss.
piss.
Expensive item, but one of your favorite cards in your collection, and one of your favorite RPAs in your collection. Show a $5.
So yeah, with TikTok as well. If you're not on TikTok and you don't understand it, there are a lot of trends that do get sort of used. This trend's actually quite popular. I've never done it myself, but yeah, essentially just getting some of your cards out of your collection, showing off to people. This guy's obviously just taking the piss. Just trying to have a bit of a joke with it and show off some expensive cards in his collection that aren't $5, $10 obviously, but yeah, that's
Guys,
just.
I spent $1,000 on this eBay lot. Tell me if I did good. Mitchell Trubisky score rookie, Mitchell
This has to be
Trubisky
taking the piss
Donruss
as well.
rookie, Mitchell Trubisky silver prism, Mitchell Trubisky red field level die cut, Mitchell Trubisky.
No, it's taking the piss.
What's the quickest way to
Okay, so this Gary V, this would be a great one to look on. Around the same time as, exact same date as that guy who made the Luca video, just the Luca TikTok two TikToks ago. But yeah, this would be a great one to watch because Gary V was early on everything, and yeah, let's see what he had to say.
In the sports card industry, slowly. They have 3 bad games or get hurt for 4 weeks, dump. Biggest issue in this industry. Everyone's so impatient.
What's the quickest?
Yeah, I can definitely agree with that. The sports card market is very reactive. Player has a great game, cards go up. Players are bad, span of games, they go down. Players ruled out for the rest of the season, cards go down. That's part of it. I do feel like the market is a little bit less reactive now. When we first started, when we were in the peak of it sort of last year, especially before the bubble, we had Bol breaking out. Having that great game. It wasn't even like a regular season game. It was just like a warm-up game, wasn't it? And he hit like 15 points. He was quite versatile, played a great game. And then I saw his base prisms going for around $100 Aussie. So it's not like that anymore where you have a player that hits 30 points in a game and their cards go up 10 to 15 times like Bol's did. You might see like a 10 to 20% increase now, but nothing to that point anymore, which is... yeah, I think it's shocked a lot of people because people have joined it and they think, oh, it's easy to make money. It was at that point last year where, yeah, you could make money. Someone has a great game, sell your cards off and list them, but you're not going to see that as often anymore. You need some more sustained play to really make some money. So for those that don't know, AJ Dillon, he's a running back for the Green Bay Packers. Runs his own break group. I really think that's really cool. With athletes getting into the into sports cards as well. So I know he's massive into buying his own sports cards. So if you have any of his sports cards, like one of ones, do hit him up. I know he's massive into it. And I've even seen him on his break page. If he does break an AJ Dillon sort of card, he does sign it himself. So I think that's a cool thing. Would love to see some more athletes on sports cards. Right, so
I recently invested in the GOAT, and it's probably not who you're thinking of. Let me show you. Okay, we just gotta open this up. Whoa, what is this? There she is.
I was going to say, it has to be Tony Hawk.
The skateboarding GOAT, Tony Hawk's most coveted rookie card, baby. Next step is to tear this out. If this gets a PSA 7, I'll be happy. PSA 8 or 9, that is a...
So I'll give some advice on this one. So I was massive into the SI for Kids perforated cards. These Tony Hawk ones were going for a massive amount a while ago. They've all kind of come down now. They are hard to grade. If you do want to, buy into these sorts of cards and try and rip them yourselves because they are perforated, do not use scissors because PSA do count them as altered or will grade them as altered, and they won't actually give you a grade. You actually have to tear them individually, all the little cuts or whatever they are called. They are hard grades as well. So I thought if I did it myself, I'll be really careful and I can get at least a PSA 6, PSA 7. And I did 5 Simone Biles cards and I ended up getting like 3 PSA 8s and then like PSA 4, PSA 5. It was just crazy. So definitely temper your expectations when it comes to perforated cards. They do count as trading cards. I think you might look at that and you think, trading cards are just like the ones that you get in packs, but PSA do grade these sorts of cards as well, even though they're perforated and they do come out of a magazine. I think that's really cool as well. And Tony Hawk is, I don't know skateboarding too well, but for most people that don't know skateboarding, they might think he's the best skater. He's definitely, honestly, in my opinion, got the best video game in terms of sports of all time. Tony Hawk Pro Skater, that whole series was ridiculous. I mean, you had NBA Live and all those sorts of games, but I honestly think Tony Hawk's beats them all. It's just a massive nostalgia for everyone that did have that game, but yeah.
If you have $100 that you want to invest to double your money, then do this. Go to blowoutcards.com and you go to search NFL Prism Hanger 2020, and you're going to buy as many of these as you can. You can then turn around and flip them for a profit on eBay, or better yet, hold on to them for the next 6 months and sell them then. If you do that, these boxes will double, triple, quadruple your money. Mark my words. If you have
I actually don't know what that's going for right now. It is a very solid QB class. You've got Joe Burrow, Tua Tagovailoa, Justin Herbert, all those sorts of players in there. So Justin Herbert is probably the player that everyone's sort of on that Patrick Mahomes level. Not Patrick Mahomes level, just a little bit below, because Patrick Mahomes has won an MVP. He's also won a Super Bowl as well, but Joe Burrow as well. So I don't know what it's going for. Again, I'm not a massive fan of sealed wax because I would personally just rip them open. But yeah, if you've got the money, this was done in March. It'd be good to see an update video.
I made the easiest $200
All right, let's
of my
do
life.
one more
Check this
TikTok
out.
here. So, being in Australia, shout out to anyone in America. We are not like you guys, and we do not get sealed wax on our Target, sort of Kmart, whatever shelves that you guys do, and we don't camp out for it. We just get pre-orders, essentially, and it's just, we can't just buy every single thing like you guys do. So you guys are so fortunate, so do take advantage of that. I really am jealous when I see these sorts of things.
Walmart carries sports cards and trading cards, and both of these are very valuable. What we're looking for is NFL or NBA and Pokemon cards. We found a theme deck there from Ultra Prism, kind of cool, but that's not what we're looking for. We went to the next Walmart, and wasn't looking too good. We got beat again. No product. A couple cool little things, but not what we're looking for. And then bang, we hit a jackpot, guys. Look what was hidden in the shelf. We found 2 NBA Hoops boxes. These things retail for $20, and you could flip them already for $50. You sit on them for a couple years, you're looking at $100, $200 a box, I promise.
So Hoops Premium, definitely not going to hit $200 in a couple of years. I think this is done in February, so a lot of optimism for the sports card market there. Now we're starting to see a lot of these things sort of drop, but yeah, with Hoops Premium, not a great product, very sort of low end. I thought it would actually pop off being on a chrome sort of backing with the hoops, and but it just hasn't. So $200, don't think it's going to happen. So hopefully he just flipped it then and there and made his money. But it's not going to hit $200. I'm sure of that, in all honesty. So that's it for the TikToks in terms of reacting to it. I can do some more in the future. It's going to be an easy sort of kind of content to run around. But we'll get into some more regular sports card content and get through it a little bit more. I hope you guys, we're nearing Christmas, so I hope you guys are enjoying your Christmas sort of break and your holidays. And I hope you guys have got some big goals set for 2022, and hopefully we can get past this sort of COVID pandemic and all this sort of stuff going on. We can start enjoying things again. I really do appreciate you guys checking me out. Stay tuned for some more regular content again. Make sure you hit the like button and hit subscribe as always, and I'll see you all in future videos. Take care.